First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Trevor Bauer, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Acuna digs in now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Here comes the 1-2. This fastball taken high for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 22 home runs, and 81 driven in. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And the 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he just manages to get his hand in. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 1-0 delivery.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Runner at first here, one man out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Albies is on the move. That's a strike to throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Just underway here in Southern California. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's properly nicknamed Ground Chuck because if he's on, you're going to see a steady diet of ground balls. Very important for Charlie Morton that his middle infielders on their toes. He should induce a lot of ground balls. Changed his arm angle a few years back after modeling after Hall of Famer Roy Halladay. Charlie Morton has been a very solid and dependable starter, and I expect him to pitch well in this one.
Max Muncy stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Windup and the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes, count.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Grounded up the first baseline. Comes in with an average of 265, 16 homers, and 41 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, 2 down now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
Here comes the 1-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los Angeles. No score here on the show. And now in the box, Dansby Swanson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High pop-up. Muncy over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seeger. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Austin Riley comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. The 1-0.
Nope. 2-0.
Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2.
2-2 down.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in will be A.J. Pollock. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Pollard.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pollock is retired, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So bases are empty with one out now. And that brings up Will Smith. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, what a play to first. It's there, and he's out. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Bauer sets his sights. Here it is. Marcell Ozuna is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Charlie Morton. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Now here's the first offering. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now back, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So now here is Ronald Acuna looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time, 2-1. From the belt, the pitch lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
The batter number one, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Here's the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Corey Seeger, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Gavin Lux is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Seeger gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
This is on the ground over to first. One there. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. First delivery to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. Max Muncy would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And now Freddie Freeman as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. First pitch on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Bauer pauses. Here it is on 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled away. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And it's fouled away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Next up, Austin Riley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman.
Here it comes.
Muncy.
Count 1-0.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
No strike.
Now the pitch.
We got 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Mookie Betts, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. And a ball 1-0. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. '50th pitch of the game on its way. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Heredia comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, the catcher, Will.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He's set. The 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the run is Heredia, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Bauer's ready. Here it is. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Darno on at first, nobody out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Still even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Comes set, and the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. 3-2 now. And it's fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory. One down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Seeger.
So one out and nobody aboard. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Seeger. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Jacob Webb is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Two balls and 2 strikes to Seeger.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Gavin Lux.
2 down, no one on base. And up next will be Gavin Lux. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Sandoval will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Bauer into his motion. Here's the 0-2. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Sandoval stands at second with no outs. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And another foul ball. This is foul right side. Now another 2-2. Popped up. Muncy in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Albies.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Dennis Santana, a 6-foot 2-inch right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Ozzie Albies will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Comes set. The 0-1. Fastball well outside. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Nate Jones enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Matt Beatty is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. He's set and the pitch. Beatty tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two and one after the foul ball there. He's set. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Mookie Betts is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's the 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Next to hit is Chris Taylor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Ready with the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Swing and a flare down the line. Acuna coming in. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. Taylor ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Albies picks it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Jimmy Nelson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Now at the plate is Dansby Swanson, third AB for him here. His previous efforts have resulted in a pop out and a double play. First offering, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now back, third baseman, Austin Riley.
In now, Austin Riley, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. 1-1.
Swanson aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box now, Guillermo Heredia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0.
7th inning, Red.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
First pitch on the way. Pops this one up. Freeman into foul territory, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
At the plate, Justin Turner. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Grant Dayton will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ender Inciarte will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. And this one's in the dirt, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He'll come home with it. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Edwin Rios will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna's there for it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he's back standing. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. Max Muncy is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lux is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two and one. Called strike two. Fouled away. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Braves nothing. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the out.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Next to dig in, Ender Inciarte. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, Alexander offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And he falls behind 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Luke Jackson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Chris Taylor.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now into the box, A.J. Pollock, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got it. Over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
Now batting, the catcher,
So the next to bat will be Will Smith. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. Betts on third with 2 out. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. One left for LA, but they hold a 4-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in next, Freddie Freeman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
1 out, nobody on. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-0 the score tonight. Los Angeles rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dennis Santana earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.